So, welcome to the Stay True team call. It is April 29th. So, that means we have one more day. If you are trying to get to Success Club like I am, then you got to do all you
Is
can.
anyone stressed like Glenn?
I am freaking out right
Heather's
now.
putting her hand to her head.
So,
Glenn's cranky.
it's game on. I have goals to meet, and I'm not there yet. So, I hate this the month stuff. But anyway, long story short, we've got 24 hours.
Plenty of time.
Just over 24 hours. I reached out to, I don't even know how many people today, followed up with some people, and I posted in Stay True, what do I do to try to get to Success Club? And if you guys didn't see that post, go check it out. But basically, it's doing follow-ups, and just reaching out to as many people as I can. So, let me know if you guys need any help, if you have any questions, if we need to do a three-way call. My goal is to help you guys get to your goals as well. So throw it on me. I'm ready for it. So if I can't do it on my own, then, I'm here for you guys to help you get yours. So anyway, I do want to throw out some recognition for last week's top point earners. We had Dan Barry at 440 points. Jill Berry at 360 points, Beth at 329 points, Lester at 270 points. We had James Pettipies at 225, along with Gretchen at 225. Good job, Gretchen. Mark, you had 215 points. My sister, Stacy Francisco, she's not on Facebook, not on the calls, but she had 180 points out there in Colorado. So awesome. Moppy had 180 points. Chad Pato, 180 points. Jamie Buren, 180 points. Andrea Evanich. Ooh, sorry, Andrea, if I butchered your last name. 180 points. Marcy Harvey, 142 points, and Heather Haydu, 105 points. So
good job, guys.
Good job to everybody. That's a direct reflection on the lives or the people we're helping, and lives that we're helping to change. So as you start to increase your inviting and increase your coaching activities, you'll see those numbers increase as well. So good job to everyone on that. So the topics tonight, what we're going to talk about, first off, I wanted to go over just a couple goals and a couple things to maybe shine a little light on as you guys are looking at where you want to be with your business, and kind of a path of how we can maybe help you get there. But I think one of the things that is really big is, obviously, you always hear about getting to Emerald. And if you go through some of the new coach training and some of the 14 days to success training that we just had with the videos, I think that's a format that we're going to start to implement from here on out. I got some really good feedback on that, but really when you see it and when you hear it and when you think about it, and if you're doing the activities that we are asking you to do in those coach trainings, then getting to Emerald really should be easy. I mean, it's signing up 2 coaches, 1 in each leg, and you're Emerald, okay? So it's just a matter of, if you have been a coach for some time and you aren't at Emerald yet, don't be discouraged by, I just said it's easy, don't be discouraged by that, but reach out to us and figure it out. Okay, what am I doing or what am I not doing to get there, okay? Because as an Emerald coach, basically they're saying that per month you should be making $250 per month as an Emerald coach, all right? That's just with one coach, one other coach underneath you. Now, I think that those numbers seem a little low, but that is what the average is across the board for Beachbody. So $250 a month as an Emerald coach. And that's basically, like I mentioned, one coach in each leg. Now, the reason I want to talk about Diamond so much is because Diamond is when you start building a team under you. And you'll really see this, because to be Diamond, you need 4 personally sponsored coaches in each leg. So those are 4 coaches you've brought into the business. And in each of those legs, one of those 4 have to become Emerald. So one of those 4 coaches need to sign up 2 coaches under them. Okay, so when you add it all up, you need to have a total of 4 personally sponsored coaches, but 6 total in each of your legs. Okay, and I'm not going to get too mathy on us here because I'll lose people. because it took me forever to understand what's diamond, what's emerald, what do I have to have. So, but here's the big increase. Okay. So from being a coach to being emerald, there's a pay increase of $250. Okay. That's significant. That could be a couple bills, a cable bill, a cell phone bill, stuff like that, right? That helps. But when you go from emerald to diamond, it jumps up to $1,000. Okay. So that would be what, $750 in pay increase from going from emerald to diamond. And if there's a mathematician on the line and I butchered that math, and correct me, I don't care. So basically, that's a $750 difference. So you don't have to be smart to do this job. That's a $750 difference between emerald and diamond. All right. Now, to me, that's significant. Now we're talking $1,000 versus $250 a month. And right there's a mortgage, right there's a couple car payments, whatever, you have, or whatever your goals are, like activities for your kids. So that's why I encourage you guys to don't stop at emerald. Emerald's just kind of a stepping stone, but you want to get to diamond. Okay. And if we look at things and we encourage in our training everyone to get to emerald, if you think about that and you look at that, it's like, okay, if I'm training you guys and then you guys take the train and you guys go get a coach in each of your legs and they go through the same training that you went through and you get them to emerald and then they get emeralds and all of a sudden we're a bunch of emeralds running around. Well, eventually you're going to become diamond and you're going to have your coaches building teams and that volume beneath you is going to just keep increasing and you're going to have a lot larger paychecks than $1,000 a month. Okay, that's going to become $1,000 a week. It's going to continue to grow. So I want to encourage you guys, don't just stop at emerald and be happy with that. It is an accomplishment. I don't want to discount that. But when you look at the pay difference between, $250 and $1,000 and, that's significant. Anything you want to add to that? Does anyone have any questions about that? Okay. All right. Well, if you do, or if you think of something later, then just reach up or reach out to another coach and, talk to us. That's what we're here for. So the next thing that we wanted to spend some time on is the new coach. When we bring on new coaches onto the team and the emails that we're going to be utilizing in order to do that. So I'm going to have Beth help us out here with the emails that her and Heather spent a little time going over this morning on. And they were asking me questions, but I was in a cranky.
Just too cranky, so we figured it all out on our own. Are you going to screen share?
But yeah, I'm going to screen share this. So bear with me here. I got to find everything. So let's see. I'm going to mute some lines here. Not that way.
Let's click right on her.
Okay. So you guys can still hear us, correct? All right, good. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen.
Are you going to go to the Evernote?
Yeah, sorry.
Hey.
Okay, and then I'll let you go ahead and.
Well, where is it? Get me to the.
Where did you guys put it today?
It's under new coach emails. And you guys, if you're not in this file, then send a message to Glenn with your email and he can add you to the file. Are you going to put these in Stay True also?
I'm going to, yes, I'm going to also put them in Stay True so you can find them there.
Okay, so yours looks different than mine.
Sorry, we switched computers here and Beth's
So
not familiar.
Can you guys see this?
Yeah, they can see that.
Okay,
Is that it though?
Yes. So, and you can go, what I would say to do, you do not have to use these, but this is what Glenn and I are going to use. So this is what we're sharing with you guys. You can change the wording, however, whatever, you can change the videos, but if you want to just use exactly what we're using, that's totally fine. So the very first one you'll send to anyone is this initial one, just welcoming them to the team, and then finding out what type of coach are you. Robbie, knock it off. You're distracting me. So, and you'll say you can be a discount coach or a hobby coach or a career coach. And we have made a video in here. Glenn, this is not the one because there's no video. I wish I could do this from my computer.
Hold on one second here. Should be in here though.
Can I do it from my computer?
Yeah, you just go click on the link if you, it's not in this, is it?
Here, it's right here. Okay, get them out of the kitchen, please. Okay, so here is, this is better. So in this first email, you're gonna list the different types of coaches, but see this link here? This is, and you're obviously not gonna put both of these in there, but Glenn made a video and I also made a video. You guys can use either one of those, or you can make your own. And feel free to go and watch it and see what you think. But we're both basically saying, welcome to Team Stay True. If you're watching this video, you have signed up as a coach under myself or someone on my team. And then we explain, like, there's a discount coach, and we kind of explain what that is, a hobby coach or a career coach. And then I say at the end, like, it's vital that you let us know what type of coach you see yourself as at this time, so we can connect you with the next steps. So if they get back to you and say, I'm just a discount coach, like, I have a lot of coaches that simply do it for the discount. They have no interest in earning money with it or even trying to look into that. So if they tell you they're a discount coach, then you would go to this email. And these are just like, it has that percentage and prospect name and then percentage in my signature, because in ACEO, that's how we set it up, and it'll automatically put their name in. So like I said, you can edit this however you need to. But the discount coach, that's easy. You'll just send this to them saying, I love your goals. Just focus on your journey, whatever. And they're always welcome to obviously change to a hobby or career coach. And I kind of touch on that in my video too. And then the second email, if they say they're a career or hobby coach, how do I slide this over so I can see the whole thing? Okay, so there's a couple things, and this is what Heather and I figured out today. This step one here is Glenn making a video saying, welcome to the team, you've signed up under me or someone on my team. So we can all use the same video, or you can make your own. But he basically screen shares and shows them, this is how you log into your Team Beachbody account. This is how you get into your online office. And then he also shows, there's a couple initial trainings that you can do. And he says it's about a half hour worth of watching videos. And I highly recommend you have your coaches do this. If they, if you're talking with them on the phone, say, go ahead, because this is where he tells you, print out the 3 vital behaviors and print out the sheet that has your getting started right call information on it. And just looking at the website. So that's where they'll see to set up their EFT, their electronic funds. And they'll just learn how to navigate through their back office. So that is that was the main part that I wanted to make sure was in this. So step 1, definitely they need to do. Step 2 is, as most of you have done, hopefully, the personality test, and you can change it and let them know what color you are. We kind of have like, want to know what color I am, just ask, so that, keeps them, the conversation open. And then step 3, now we used to go ahead and like, we would give them their exact website and we'd type in their screen name, but now we've kind of already shown them, like, here's your back office, here's how you log in, your screen name and all that. So then it's up to them to set up their 3 websites here. Step 4, adding to their calendar this call on Wednesday nights. And then the team page, now that's kind of up to you. I mean, if I hear back from someone and they say, I want to do this, I've by this time already announced them into Team Stay True. But still, that's a link. And then it tells them in there, our file section has a ton of knowledge and things they can choose from. And then adding coach relations in. So some of these things will be repetitive in the getting started right call, but I think that's good, because to me, the getting started right call is like, there's so much information, and really we'd like to use that time to get to know them a little better. Instead, whenever I do that call, I feel like I'm just giving them like so much information, it's almost overwhelming. So at the bottom, we're saying, once you've done these steps and you're ready to launch your business, and then let me know, get back to me, and I'll connect you with the next steps. And that's when you would go to new coach email number 3. And this email, and you guys can obviously read through these on your own, but this email is where we're talking about, hey, let's go ahead and set a date for your first challenge group. And Glenn mentions that in the video too, that initial video, saying this is not something you have to do on your own, you can do with us. Most of our coaches have done a challenge group and they've kind of seen, but there are people, when we do these coach sneak peeks, that they've never even bought a product yet, or they haven't done a challenge group with us yet. So you have to remember, like, for some people, the whole challenge group thing is totally new, and it is overwhelming if, to run it on your own. I mean, that's how we started out, was running it on our own, but I think the team approach just works. It's a little less intimidating. So this part you can read through, and it's just about like setting up event pages for your challenge groups, and the steps 2 to 5. Go ahead. Right.
I was just going to say that the thing that, like, for the newer coaches on the call, like, Justine and some of you that may not even seen these yet, I'm going to encourage everybody to, copy these and just go through them yourself. And also, if your coaches aren't the coaches of yours that are not on this call, I want you guys to send these out to them, not all at once, but send them email 1 and let them respond to you, and just say, please just say, this is our new email format, but I want to take everyone through it so that you can become more familiar with it. And then that way it will also allow you to kind of reevaluate who is on your team and what their goals are for the business. Okay. So if you've, that first email, they're going to say, oh, well, I'm a discount coach, I'm a hobby coach, or whatever. So it'll kind of reconfirm what they're in this, why they signed up as a coach. So I'm going to encourage you guys to do that, but also take take some time and go through these emails and learn them, the emails and learn them. Click on the links, do the things that I recommend in the videos. Create your own videos if you want to. I don't care if you use mine or not, but I wanted to create these and implement these so that there's a system there for you to follow, so that if you are brand new and you're 2 days in to being a coach and you want to sign up your spouse, or you want to sign up your best friend or whoever, then you have something that you can go to and do it, and just look at it and say, oh, okay, here's what I need to do. And that's the point of these emails. So, I'm going to encourage you, when you do sign a new coach, and if they're in it to work it as a business, then really encourage them to get through these 3 emails and keep checking in with them so that you can be sure that they're doing it and that they're learning what they need to do.
And definitely, like today, Heather and I watched some of the back office videos, and then we watched Glenn's video. So make sure that you go through it, because some of the back office ones, the one that totally explains your whole website and finding the EFT management and all that, those are newer. So like that wasn't what Heather first watched when she went through her training. And we both thought, okay, this is really good stuff. So go ahead and watch them. And like this is the Why You Will Not Be an Overnight Success. That's the one we posted that I did a couple weeks ago. So some of them you might have seen already, but, and definitely if you feel comfortable making your own video, do it. I mean, I think people like seeing the person they signed up under, but also because we have such a team approach for ours, like I'm going to use Glenn's video. And then I made the one of my own. So, and if you guys ever need help making videos, let us know, because you're welcome to come here. You can use our little tripod or some of our lighting. Like Glenn is kind of geeky. He has like all the lights and stuff. So you're welcome to come and hang out in our basement and make your own video.
I say well prepared. She calls it geeky.
Okay.
Whatever.
So, okay, we can stop sharing here and unmute everybody. Do you guys have any questions?
All right. So yeah, we're going to open it up to Q&A here. Maybe there we go. All right. So any questions? Come on. Nobody?
Nada.
Wow.
Actually, I do.
I was gonna say, I must have been super clear. No.
This is a little, I don't know if I need to do it off the call or on the call. About the PIO Challenge Pack, I had someone actually just send me say I'm in, call me, let me know the details. In this situation, do you think it would be more beneficial to go ahead and shoot the videos over to her so she knows exactly what she's getting, or should I take the jump and go ahead and place that phone call? Because this is the first time this has ever happened.
Right. I would. So you're basically on. What all have you sent her? What step would you say you're on with her?
She just sent me a thing that says, "Call me. I'm in. Here's my phone number."
Okay, so you're basically on step 2 with her, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you sent out the invite. That's her response to you. All right.
Well, I would call her and just say, okay, normally I don't rush it like this, but this is the last day to order. So I'm going to give you all the information you need.
Right.
You know, I mean, she only has until tomorrow at midnight. So you don't want her to miss the deal. So you can say, the only reason I'm rushing you is so you don't miss the sale. But, you know, I'm going to give you all the information. Let me know what questions you have. But it'd be easier to explain it. I mean, if you want to send her something tonight,
I would just say,
I would send her the video.
I would send her the video, but I would also say, put step 2 in there by asking her to tell you what her goals are and everything like that. Just say, tell me a little bit. Just say, we are in a little time crunch because this sale does end tomorrow. So quick responses, you know, are needed, and we can jump on the phone tomorrow. Just, you're on a team call tonight, you're getting other things done tonight. So if you don't have time, you don't have time tonight. So I would just send her an email, say, sorry, I didn't give you a call. Let's set up a time to talk tomorrow. In the meantime, could you answer me these couple questions in step 2 her? Okay. And then you can just say, here's some other information on the workout, and just don't talk about, well, she might see the price at some point, but you know, don't
No,
rush
I think
through
that's
it.
fun. I mean, you could share the April Challenge Pack sale video.
Right. Yeah. So.
And I would just say, you know, I want to go ahead and give you all this information because this is an awesome sale. I mean, it really is an awesome sale. When they take a $60 program all the way down to $10.
Right.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's.
I just wanted to find out kind of how to approach that, because I was just like, well, okay, that was easy.
Right.
So I didn't know if I
use one of those right now.
Right.
just go ahead and go through the normal process with her.
Right. Yeah, but just rush it a little bit more. So
Gotcha.
I would say, yeah, but the cool thing about that is, eventually you get these, right? We get a lot of no's, and that's just a matter of fact. It's a matter of our business. We will get a lot of no's. But then when you get a yes, it's almost like, oh, okay, well, shoot, now what do I do? I even sometimes go through that. It's like, oh, we're there already? Okay, let's do, But then that's why it's nice to have that format. Today, I had that document open, step 2 through 5. I had that document open, and I just went and I was copying and pasting in messages and personalizing it to people today, because I was so scatterbrained with all of the stuff I have going on right now that I couldn't even step to somebody if you asked me to, and so I was copying and pasting. I encourage everybody, that's what they're there for as well, not only for new coaches, but for people who, like me, who just rely on them that heavily.
When I step to someone and it's rushed like this, like sometimes it's the very last day, I always, clarify, okay, I'm only going to rush this with you because it's the last day of the sale and I want you to be able to take advantage of it. But I usually share the I usually ask them, what are your goals, and say, and since you already know she's interested in PIO, that is a huge advantage. But then I share the video, and I go ahead and share that. I love that blurb about Shakeology in Anita Myron's 235, where she says, I highly recommend Shakeology. Shakeology is the cornerstone of success with these programs. And it's like a little paragraph about Shakeology, but I go ahead and share that too.
Okay.
Because I just want people to know that, like, I'm not just sharing this because it's in the video. Like, this is seriously a huge part of the program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And then, hopefully you can touch base with her tomorrow and see what
her thoughts are.
Yeah. And at this point, make sure you say, and I do this with all my customers, I tell them, please shoot me a message when you place your order, because I want to make sure it goes through okay. Because every once in a while, someone has an old account, and especially if it's the last day of the month, or, like you want to get your Success Club points, it's harder to get them back like later. So make sure that you can go in and make sure it went through under you. And if it doesn't go through under you for some reason, you can call customer service and get it. If you don't ever see your customer show up, then I just email them and say, please forward me the email, your confirmation email that Beachbody sent. And that email has everything you need to convert that customer to your own when you call customer service.
Raise your hand if you've ever seen the back office or the old office view.
The previous office view.
Do you know where to go to check for orders in real time? All right, I'm going to show you this because I'm getting a lot of looks of no, I don't know what you're talking about. So let me share my screen. And let's see. What is that? Chrome. So if I go.
When you first get into your page.
Strennan acronym. All right, so once you log in, can you see my full screen, Team Beachbody? I'm logged in here.
Yeah.
Once you log into this, if you go to your coach tab, previous office view. All right, and this pops up. Nice, simple looking format, right? You can go down to My Orders, and you click on My Orders. And that's going to show up over here. So basically, you click on My Customer Orders. And then this is going to show you all the orders in real time. So let's say it's today at whatever time. Let's just say this Pete Henderson, let's just say he ordered this at 9:30 tonight, and it's 9:31. I can come into my old office view and I should be able to see his order right here. Okay. It's that immediate. It's right away. Whereas on a new office view, it can take a couple hours or even a day to show up there. So you got to look at that, you know, and see, and you can confirm here that you see it right away, and you can click view the order and you're going to see what they ordered. So they ordered a Shakeology chocolate bag. This is a Home Direct bag order, but you would see the challenge pack that they ordered with the flavor of Shakeology. So if you ever just want to double check, or somebody says, okay, I ordered, I always tell, like Beth said, just tell them, hey, could you please send me your confirmation email so I can make sure that your order is expedited or carried through correctly.
Well, I only ask for that if I don't see it show up.
Okay. See, and I usually ask for it if it's crunch time like this. So, but that's fine. That's two different ways that you can do things. So.
All right. Did you? Oh, you still are recording.
Yeah. So I'm going to stop recording now, and then we can ask some real questions. No, I'm joking.